Hi, my friends. Good evening, ladies, gentlemen, my colleagues, seniors, and juniors. How is everyone? I'm just back again, and I'd like to finish the organizational presentation. In my last episode, I started with the organizational presentation. I didn't finish it, but now I'm going to finish the whole topic. This is the final part of my episode, organizational presentation. But let's go back and see what I covered in my last lecture briefly. In my last lecture, let me run down the main points from my previous lecture. Presentation is about appearance. Appearance matters. It's about style. Presentation is not really about fashion, it's about style to me. It matters. Presentation aims to attract the market, attract people. Presentation aims to create an attractive work environment that comprises of five S's. Five S's. What are the S's? S. Five S's. Smart, sharp, strengths, spotless, and spectacular. These are the five S's which I've thought about. On which on which organizational presentation is based. Number one is smart, which means being professional. Number two is sharp, being aware of what you're doing, not with a dull eye, with an awareness of what you're doing. Surrounding, you're seeing what's happening, and an eye-to-eye contact when you're talking to someone, being aware of what's happening in front and behind is very important. Number three is strengths. This is about optimism, about positivism, talking about your strengths. Fourth is spotless, being clean. I've used the word spotless, but actually, I've used it. But actually, you can't be spotless, but actually, as clean as possible. A clean environment as far as possible. The fifth is spectacular, which means amazing, which means breathtaking, something extraordinary. People will remember this. I may not do business with you, but I'll remember if you could show me some spectacular things in your organization. What is spectacular? It means something amazing, breathtaking, extraordinary, something. The layout must be spectacular. It can be the layout, it can be the way you talk, it can be anything, but something spectacular, something extraordinary. So the five S's: smart, sharp, strength, spotless, and spectacular. These are the five S's on which presentation is based from my perspective. Now, I know that, but now, how am I going to implement, or what should I do about presentation? Yes, five P's. Five P's before I start the implementation or implementing or executing presentation. It's about purpose. Purpose of the presentation must be clarified to the employees. What is the purpose of making this presentation? There must be a purpose that must be clarified to the rest of the audience. Next is P, people. For whom am I going to for whom am I going to make this effort of presentation? Who will be in the presentation team and for whom is very important. Number three is preparation. You want to make a presentation? Prepare yourself. Organizations need to prepare themselves for the market. Fourth is passion. Without passion, there's nothing. Here I'm talking to you all. There's a passion inside me because I love this subject, human resource management. This is a special passion, and that's why it's giving me the energy to come back and carry on. A organizational presentation initiative, purpose, people, preparation, passion, and performance. Organizational personality. A part of organizational presentation is being assertive, which is expressing needs, wants, feelings, and opinions in a direct manner without infringing on the rights or on another's rights. I like to be assertive, yes, but I wouldn't like to push my clients away. There are companies, if you go and visit them, they'll try to push you. I don't want to be pushed. I'll make my own verdict, my own judgments, whether I'm going to do business with you or not. But I like to take a memorable experience with me. That's my motto. I like to take a, a memory, positive, optimistic memory, pleasant memory of your company with me. I may not do business with you. It doesn't really matter. That's how I see organizational presentation. I may sound too realistic, nor am I too idealistic. I don't want to sound too realistic, nor do I want to sound too idealistic. So that's what I covered. Now I'm going to talk about organizational belief system within an enterprise, which is a part of the organizational presentation. Another key component of organizational personality, the belief referred to should be ideally based on logic. If I believe something, I can express it in a better way. I can give reasons for you. My reasoning will also be correct if I believe something. Dialogue, constructive dialogue. This is what I believe. If I believe something, yes. If I can give reasons, if it's well justified, yes, I'll go ahead with a constructive dialogue. And also remember empathy, understanding with feeling and treating everybody by understanding people and their needs. Motivation is actually to use the inner energy to deliver results. Here again, another issue is motivation. You must motivate people to come. It's another classic, it's another extraordinary concept, motivation. What is motivation? Where does motivation come from? It comes from the Latin mova. Mova means movement. How do you move something? You move something by force, by the application of force. That's what motivation is. Motivation is the application of force to do something. This force is something this force is the inner force that I'm talking about, the inner drive. Motivation provides the force. That is why I would encourage the top management and the entrepreneurs and SHRM professionals to focus on developing a motivational strategy. In fact, the motivational strategy document will have to answer the fundamental 6 W's: who, what, why, when, where, and how. In order to motivate, you need to understand, who am I motivating? What will I motivate with? Why should I motivate somebody? When shall I motivate? Where shall I motivate? And how shall I motivate? That's about motivation. It's very, very important. When I'm talking about organizational presentation, I cannot avoid the concept motivation. Extremely powerful. If I cannot attract people, why should they come and talk to me? it is about time that entrepreneurs need to understand the importance of being unique. I'm convinced some of the above mentioned points will make sense. To me, all points make sense. And nothing is really about, I'm not really talking about money. I'm not really talking about expenses. I'm not really talking about any huge investments. I'm just talking about thinking about presentation. Am I asking for too much? I don't think so. Just visit a restaurant and you don't go for only food. If you go to a restaurant, you're not only judging the value of the restaurant through only its good quality of food. No, you're thinking about sitting arrangements, the manner the being served, the air circulation, the ventilation system, the light system, the sitting arrangement, the color of the restaurant. All makes sense. All of these and many other elements makes proper sense. Even a courtesy when you're entering a restaurant, you like to have a pleasant smile and welcome the person. How would I help you today? Or take your seat, sir. Or good evening, sir. How would you like to be helped? Something pleasant. My friends, colleagues, juniors, seniors, that's the end. The organizational presentation that I'm referring to is just a mindset of the top management that will focus on presentation of the enterprise to the outside world and also appeal to employees and the stakeholders. Not a single day should be made dull. I repeat, not a single day should be made dull. To me, my friends, colleagues, seniors, and juniors, organizational presentation makes sense. It's a new concept. Think about it. I'm not talking about money, investment, huge, nothing at all. I'm just talking about fairly a simple theory, which is which I call organizational presentation based on five C's, no, five S's. Sorry about that. Five S's: smart, sharp, strength, spotless, and spectacular. Based on how am I going to implement it? Five P's: purpose, people, preparation, passion, and performance. And what would I like? I would like an assertive personality of the organization. Assertive person, assertive personality is non-aggressive. At the same time, it is it is non-aggressive and non-assertive also. Simply assertive, which means to state, to express one's needs, feelings, wants in a direct manner without infringing on the rights of others. No, I won't infringe, but I'll express myself clearly to my audience. This sounds too realistic and too idealistic. I don't want to be too realistic. I don't want to be too idealistic. I like to take the middle path. I'm a normal being. I'm a normal human being. I would like normalcy. And to me, normalcy is about organizational presentation. My friends, that's it. Sit back. I hope you've enjoyed the lecture and just relax. Have a nice day. Be pleasant, be calm, and enjoy the rest of the day. That's all. Take it easy, my friends. Goodbye. And see you all very, very soon next time. Goodbye. Good Goodbye.